Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Wednesday, the 8th of September, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, Barbados Royals return to winning ways, and in our feature for this evening, annual Half Island Walk Relay is on for October. We'll take this break, and I'll be right back.
Good day. We are on the beautiful island, Queen City, Nevis. Some of us call it paradise. The corona pandemic had us down, but certainly we are not out. I'm King Hollywood, and I speak on behalf of the Queen City Taxi Association. And just to let you know, we are ready to welcome you to our shores as soon as the borders are reopened. And all safety protocols are in place just to make sure that you are safe and we are safe. See you when you get here. Nevis.
Well, I'm back and we start with cricket. West Indies women lost the first City Insurance one-day match against South Africa women by 8 wickets at the Coolidge Ground in Antigua yesterday. Batting first, the West Indies women posted 153 all-out in 46.4 overs. South Africa cruised to the target in 39.3, with a top score of 91 not out from Liza Lee to take a 1-0 lead in the 5-match series. Summarized scores, West Indies women 153 all-out in 46.4 overs. Kesia Knight, she got 39, and Deandra Dutt in 38. Ayabonga Kaka, she picked up 2 for 17, and Dane van Niekerk 2 for 23. South Africa women 157 for 2 in 39.3. Liza Lee 91 not out. Laura Walfard, she got 36. Kiana Joseph 1 for 26. Anissa Mohammed 1 for 31, the bowlers who got wickets. South Africa women won by 8 wickets. Meanwhile, the Barbados Royals claimed their second win of the 2021 Hero Caribbean Premier League with a 45-run victory over Guyana Amazon Warriors on Tuesday. A strong all-round display from the Royals keeps the playoff hopes alive with 3 group games remaining. The Amazon Warriors never really recovered from a blistering start from the Royals batsmen, who put their bowlers under real pressure after being asked to bat first. Summarized scores, Barbados Royals 185 for 8, Phillips 44, Chas 40, Shepherd 3 for 31, Moti 2 for 33, beat Guyana Amazon Warriors 140 all out. Smith got 43, Hafiz 30, Young picked up 3 for 24, and Linton 2 for 16. And so the Barbados Royals won by 45 runs. In the other match played on Tuesday, a masterclass of a bowling performance saw Trinbago Knight Riders rout Jamaica Tallawahs for just 92, inflicting a 75-run defeat in the process. American fast bowler Ali Khan ran the show, removing the first 3 while conceding just 2 runs in his first overs and finishing with figures of 4 wickets for 6 runs before the spinners suffocated the Tallawahs and effectively put an end to the chase before it could even get started. Summarized scores, Trinbago Knight Riders 167 for 4, Simmons 42, Pollard 39 not out, Wazim 1 for 13, beat Jamaica Tallawahs 92, Powell 22, Ali Khan 4 for 6, Narayan 2 for 11, and so Trinbago Knight Riders winning by 75 runs. We'll take this break and I'll be back with our feature for this evening.
The continued fight against COVID-19 requires the continued practice of public health measures across all sectors and in every community. Frequent and proper hand washing, wearing face masks, and physical distancing. Do you know who is not physical distancing? The Aedes aegypti mosquito. Let's avoid overloading our healthcare systems. This means simultaneously protecting yourselves and your loved ones from all disease, including mosquito-borne illness like dengue fever, Zika, and chikungunya viruses. Did you know that dengue is the most common mosquito-borne viral disease in the world? So let's get to work. Use window and door screens to keep mosquitoes out. Change the water in vases and scrub inside surfaces to remove mosquito eggs. Avoid using saucers with potted plants to prevent collection of water. Securely cover water barrels and drums with mosquito netting and properly fitted covers. Scrub the inside walls of water barrels and drums with detergent 1 to 2 times per week. Walk around the outside of your home and remove or overturn containers that can collect water and become breeding sites. Mosquitoes only need a small amount of water to lay their eggs. Remove unwanted cans, bottles, buckets, or used tires. Other items still in use must be properly stored in covered areas to avoid water settling in them. Clean roof gutters and air conditioner trays. Debushing and removing tall grass from around your home or establishment is also key to reducing mosquito populations. To decrease your risk of being bitten by infected mosquitoes, use proven personal protective methods too. Apply an effective mosquito repellent to exposed areas of skin according to manufacturer's instructions. Wear light-colored long pants and shirts while outdoors in the early morning and late afternoons. Further, protect vulnerable family members like pregnant women, children, the elderly, and persons who are unwell by using mosquito nets to sleep or rest, even during the day. Fight the bite and protect yourself and your family too from mosquito-borne diseases. This message is brought to you by the Pan American Health Organization, Office for Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean countries.
Well, I'm back, and tonight athletics is in the spotlight. Members of the SKN Moves Nevis chapter, Sheila James and David Walwyn, sat down earlier this week to inform the general public that the now annual Half Island Relay Walk is still very much on. Let's take in this. I have the opportunity to sit with David Walwyn and Sheila James. We're talking about the upcoming big event. As per usual, it's going to be the SKN Moves Nevis Half Marathon. It's going to be a walk-run event. It's going to be a big event, folks. Sheila, could you tell us a little bit about the date of this event?
Sure. Hi, Curtis. So the event takes place on Saturday, the 9th of October at 5 a.m. sharp. It's our 3rd year. So for those of you who are aware of the event will know the route is exactly the same. If anyone's listening for the first time and have never done the walk, the route starts from Brick Hill. That's the first stop. Then the second stop is Butlers, Fothergills, Hanley's Road Market Shop, Brownhill Gap, and the final walk is to the Fit Wellness Grounds for a cool down, handing over of prizes, awards, etc., etc.
Now, is it a team event or individual event?
So it's both. So what we're doing this year is we've already advertised to companies and businesses to put forward to sponsor a team or two, a relay team of 5 persons. Individuals and solo walkers are very welcome to take part, but you have to register to take part. So the registration fee this year is $15 with breakfast, $10 without breakfast, and if anybody else just wants to free movement with everybody else, then obviously there's no charge to them. But we have to make it clear to you, registered persons will be issued with bracelets, coloured bracelets to identify breakfast and non-breakfast persons. So
if you didn't pay for the breakfast, don't shop for the breakfast. You didn't want to say that.
No, I'm not saying
Well, you can show up, you won't get served.
You won't get served unless you have the bracelet, so you have to register. And you have to have a team of 5, no more than 5 in the relay team. Last year everyone had batons. We're asking you to bring your batons. We also have some batons left at the office for teams that took part last year. So they're welcome to come and pick up the batons. For those of you that don't have batons, try and get yourself a baton. It's very simple. It's just simple. A broomstick cut in half, sawed down, is a baton. Or you can borrow one from a school if you're that fortunate.
David, what's the importance of a race like this?
Well, this race, Curtis, along with all the other health promotion initiatives that we do, is really an effort to keep health consciousness in the forefront of our citizens' minds, particularly now in this global pandemic that we're facing. You know, I think, and so our role with the SKMU Nevis International Weight Loss Campaign Sheila, she may say, but let me take this opportunity to say it while I'm talking, is that what we are prepared to do is that I'm going to give 1 free month membership to all registrants. You have to be registered, and we'll give you 1 free month membership at the gym. You can come get yourself fit for the walk.
Yeah.
And so I'm happy to do that as a contribution to the walk.
Brilliant.
Differentiate the walkers and the runners. Is there a prize for the walkers as against the runners?
Okay.
Is it a competition per se, or just,
I'm glad you brought that out, because last year we had issues with that. So you have to walk. It's not a running race. It's not actually even a race, to be honest. It's a walk. It's a good walk, and we're encouraging people not to run. We do have plans, fingers crossed, for January to do the run relay race, which will be a competitive race, and that really is strictly for runners only.
This one is
this is a walk relay. It's a walk relay. So we're encouraging persons. You've got to be really disciplined to do it, because people are tempted to run, and I've seen it, but it is a walk, not a run.
Are there prizes involved?
We do have prizes. At this point in time, we are still waiting for confirmations, but we do have some spectacular prizes. But we don't want to announce it at this time. Closer to the date, we will make those announcements, until we're just waiting for confirmations.
In terms of the actual date, then, just remind the folks in terms of the date, the actual time for start, and I guess you want them to be there at least a half an hour before. So talk us through that.
Okay, so we start at 5 a.m. sharp. We start outside the Junior Minister's house, Honourable Hazel Brandy's house. She will start the race, which she's done for the last 3 years, and we have to say a special thank you to her, because through her launch, this is why we're 3 years on now, and successfully. And I also want to thank the ministry, because they've sponsored this year's event. So I'm really pleased about that. They're our platinum sponsors for this year. So we start outside the Junior Minister's house at 5 a.m. sharp. The first handover will be at Butler's. This is for the relay teams. This will be at Butler's. Second handover will be for the girls. Third handover will be Hanley's Road Market Shop. Fourth handover will be Brownhill Gap. And then we finish here at the Fit Wellness Ground for a cool down. Breakfast, light refreshments, all sorts.
Speaking of which, there's some costs involved. The ministry is the platinum sponsor, but do you want to mention any of the other sponsors?
So we currently are, as I said before, we can't really say too much because we're waiting for confirmations. It's looking good, but I don't want to say so-and-so and then it falls flat.
But Fit is on board.
Fit Wellness is always on board.
Well, let's just say this. Prizes will be given. It's just the level of them.
Yeah, the different levels of prizes. So first, second and third prizes, yeah. There will be a trophy which is sponsored by the Ministry of Health, and we will also give away 3 trophies for first, second and third prize.
Okay, look into the camera, Sheila. Final words as we look forward.
So, this is our 3rd year. We really want you to come out in your numbers and support this event. It's all about you. It's not about us. It's about you and your health. The walk is designed for all levels of fitness. You don't have to do the complete walk. You can do part of the walk, which is what I've been saying every year. So just get yourselves a very good pair of trainers. Bring your water bottles, because we have refill stations and we have sanitizing stations at each of the checkpoints. Just come ready. Bring a towel and come ready. Bring lots of people. Remember, social distances is applied, as is the COVID-19 protocols. All will apply.
Amen.
Come out in your numbers.
Curtis, I'd like to encourage those who are viewing this to take this walk as a commitment. If you are walking, there's a lot of walkers. If you are, you can still make this as a commitment to health, to good health. And if you've never walked before, this is an opportunity to say, hey, I make this commitment, starting with this walk, to take my health a bit more seriously.
Well, thank you so much, guys, because, yes,
Oh,
Sheila,
there is a note. Bearing in mind, and I say this because we're not sure, we are going ahead with the plans as it is today, but we're not sure what's going to happen in the future. It may get called off because obviously numbers are increasing on the island. It's a big concern for everybody. So we are still going ahead as it is as of today, but it might be that we may have to suspend it for a later date. But we will keep everyone posted.
well, thank you so much. As we look forward to the event, let's hope that everything works out and that we have a wonderful event.
Thank you
guys
so
also
much.
for your volunteerism, for the hard work you put in behind the scenes and in front of the scenes.
practice.
Well, that's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.